Rattle daddle. Razzle dazzle. Razzle dazzle. Amanda, what's up, love? We're gonna get you a fish later on today here, love. It's gonna happen. We're gonna do it. We're gonna make it happen. Big James, what's up, Big James? We're gonna make a few rigs and stuff before we go fishing. We're gonna go fishing. I figure I would just fart around real quick. The wind's here, so it's not so muggy, bro. But I know it is by you, because, oh boy, I know. Oh, I know. What's up, my man? How you doing? Good morning, Amanda. Good morning, Big James. We gotta make a few things. We got some coffee. We're doing pretty good, Amanda. Thank you. I'll be listening while I work. All right. Mary Bruce, what's up, Mary? Good morning, my love. How are you? We got a Christmas coffee mug in the summer. It's not a bummer when you have coffee in the summer. We're gonna make a little bit of rigs, a couple gear, a couple little things before we head out. We will be going fishing later. Just not right at the moment. Not right at the moment. We need to get a little more coffee, get a little more motivated. Looking for some motivation. But we do. I want to make a bunch of pre-tied rigs and stuff. Bud Files, what's up, Lovey? How are you? Good morning to you. Good morning, Bud Files, everybody. Bud Files. What's up, love? We're going to make a few things. Like I said, we're going to make it. MGM Gaming, can I have a shout out? You got it, bro. Thanks for the like and subscribe. You're the best. MGM Gaming, everybody. How are you? Good morning to you, MGM. Woo! MGM Gaming. We got to make some sliders. We got to make some sliders. I got a mess of wire snaps here. It's a mess. That's okay. We like messes. It's just when you get them, they're all unsnapped, right? So they get all tangled up and stuff. Basically, they're just tangled. We're gonna make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We'll make a bunch of slider rigs, sliders. Thank you so much. Good morning. No problem. MGM Gaming, baby. MGM in the house. In the house. Where you from, MGM? You out in Vegas? That's just a guess. That's just a guess. Uh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's go with odd numbers. 11. We'll go with the lucky 13. 12. 13. We'll make 13 sliders. 13 sliders. I'm at the beach right now. Dude, I wish I was at the beach. I miss it so much. I tried to do a video when I repaired that busted rod. You should, Big James, you should. Ikaya guy. Ice guy. Ice Kai. Ice Kaya guy. What's up, dude? I love your content. Just saying, stay safe out there. Hey, you're the best. Sorry if I messed up the name. It's a little bit hard to... Is Kaya guy. Oh, is Kaya guy. Now I got it. Is Kaya guy. Yeah, man, I appreciate it, dude. You're the best. Is Kaya guy. Thanks a lot, man. We're staying for a week. Sweet. Good morning from Wisconsin, William Roman. What's up, William? What's up? How are you? Good morning, everybody. We got coffee. We're going to make some swivel snap homemade little sliders real quick for weights. It's pretty easy. So you want to use like a wire snap, such as this. You can use a barrel, any kind of clips and stuff, you know. Please like and subscribe, everybody. We're trying to get it. We're trying to get it. Is Kaya guy? I got it right now, though. For some reason, I couldn't do the separation, but we got it. You can use any snaps, you know, fishing swivel snaps, but I tend to like the wire ones the best, really, for anything, because they're just stronger. You know, the ones with the little flaps and stuff like that kind of have a barrel swivel at the tips of them, they're kind of weak. I've pulled them out. They pulled out a lot. They come apart on me and stuff like that, you know. But yeah, so it's pretty simple. You need to have some barrel swivels and of course a wire snap. So I unsnap both sides. It just makes it easier. You want to just take it and just hook it through like so. Clip it back. Now we got a slider. We got a homemade slider that costs cents. Cents on the dollar. Bam. We're ready to go. That's a homemade weight slider. Okay. It's not really too much homemade, except for just putting it together, putting pieces together. You know what I'm saying? That's what we're doing. Effin Yergrim, hello. I'm gonna give you a $20, if 20 euros, if that. I will like and subscribe if you say hello, Eflin. Eflin, everybody. Eflin, how are you? Good morning to you. I hope you're doing great. Good morning, my dude. Chris AI 307 on Rubia. How is it? Hi. Now it's my birthday, and why I love you a lot. You can greet me, please. Thanks. Chris AI 307 on Rubia. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. I'm still trying to hit 200 subs. Oh, okay, MGM. Who needs a thumbs up? Mandel says. Landream, what happened to your finger? Oh, I smashed it, dude. I smashed it. I smashed it like from here back, but the finger, as the nail started growing back out, it had that little blood part. That's just blood stuck under the fingernail, you know? Dog and I. What's up, my dude? How are you? Did I see a Dieter Melhorn float? Oh no, this is FOA Customs float. It's FOA Customs. It's FOA. Judy Clark. Oh, I already know this game. I'm not even gonna say. I already know that game. I'm not gonna play it. Yeah, it's a Dieter. It's not Dieter. You got me saying Dieter now. What do you call it? It's FOA Customs float. It's possible. I know. You see the all black, huh? You're like, oh, that's a Dieter. He likes that all black one. I got a float here, and speaking of, I got a black Sharpie, and we were gonna. I was gonna paint one black, like Dieter Melhorn. That's so funny that. It's so funny that you said that, Dog and I, because that's what we're gonna do. Don't answer, Liam Green. Oh no. Eflin, thanks, man. Thank you, Eflin. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it right. You know. Wow, did you smash it? Yeah, we smashed it between some rocks. I was sitting on some rocks, right, and I had my finger, you know, just chilling. You know, we was chilling, and I moved, and the rock moved, and it smashed against another rock. It sucked. It was not very pleasant. It was not very pleasant. But we survived. We survived. We're going to make a couple rigs. We're going to make some homemade sliders for weights. This is my homemade slider weight style. It's just barrel swivels, and I connect them to the wire snaps. You know, you got to undo everything. Yeah. So you undo the snap. Okay, see how it's snapped on one side? These are really strong, so you gotta really put a lot of force on it. So we'll take it and we're gonna put it over here. Bam! See that? We'll snap it back. Cracker jack, snap back. Now we got a slider for weight. Just like that. You know? I have the FOA customs that they sent me in my prize package. It was a major reward. A major reward. Like that movie Christmas Story. You know, it's a major reward. I gotta fix the chat. Hold on a second. We gotta put all messages, not top messages. Hey, Jaden, what's up, Jaden? Good morning. How are you, Jaden? Nice to see you. So we made 2 already. 2 homemade weight sliders, which is I'm just, attaching barrel swivvies to these wire snappers. Hey, whippersnappers. But they work. I've been doing this kind of stuff since... Raven! What's up, Raven? Tuber Chat Kevin. Hey, Kev. You have a wrench. Drop your link, big stink. You want to grow your channel, meet people, learn tips and tricks of the trade? I started out with help from Tuber Chat. I think I met Tuber Chat Kevin at around 300 subscribers. Probably in that range. I'm at 8,000. You know what I'm saying? And growing. So, and I use a lot of advice and tips from him, and I got a lot of connections. You could swap playlists and stuff like that if you're trying to build your hours and stuff. Great place to be, great place to hang out. I was in there the other day. I know you saw that. I shared you out too, Oh, Tuber Chat. Oh, he gifted a membership. Oh, what's up, Tuber Chat? You're the best, man. Bud Files got the gifted membership. Bud Files, everybody. Catfish from Fresno. Hello, he says. You're the best, Kevin. What's up, Frez? How are you? Fresno. What's up, my SoCal Fresno brother? Yeah, make sure you drop your link, Kevin, too. So, hey, Mike Young. What's up, Mike? How are you? Good morning, man. He's one of my members. He's a member. We're just going to make some quick equipment here, some quick tackle. We're making homemade sliders for weights, okay? We'll make a couple rigs, and then we're going to head out. Try to do the dang thing, you know what I'm saying? What's up, Chris? Indiana. What's up, my man? Thanks so much again, Kevin. If someone wants to drop Kevin's link, that'd be awesome. Like I said, you can grow your channel and you can learn a lot. You can learn a lot of things. He's had some pretty, lately he's been doing like a special guest thing, some fairly big channels. And those big channels are sharing tips and how to make your channel just fantastic. You know what I mean? Catfish in Fresno. Let me turn you blue, man. You don't have a wrench? Now you do. Frez. You should have a wrench. A lot of good little tips and tricks with that channel, Tuber Chat. Yeah. So he lately he's been doing little interviews with well, they're not little. They're decent interviews, When I say little, I mean he's been doing a few of them lately. What do you call it? He's had some, that last Tuber. He's had like 2 people he's had come on his show and break down how they run the things they do to their channel to make them so successful. So it's a good place, like I said, pretty good place to learn it. Learn stuff. That's what I'm saying. That's what it is. All right, so we got 3 of them made. We got 1, 2, 3. We might not need that many today. We're gonna start losing a lot of rigs. We won't need many. So these are just homemade sliders. They're real simple. They're cheap, and they work just as good as any other slider out there. and you can make them yourself. Not that I don't buy sliders, I do. I ran out, and if I got stuff that I can make a few quick things to get me through the day, I'll do that. You know what I mean? Because if you buy a bunch of stuff and all you got's a bunch of stuff and you're not using it, what's the point? You know, that's how I look at it. You know, I don't buy this shit to save it. I buy it to use it. You know what I mean? Uh, and losing gear around here is just part of the game. But the rewards can be massive. Because you can get something massive. So we got a simple wire snap. And you know what? Brother Dominic Hollis, the homie Dom, he hit down a whole gang of these. So I've been using the crap out of them. I like to use these for lures too. Instead of just retying my lures all the time, I'll just parallel knot to here and we're in business. You know what I mean? I could change out real quick. And these are fairly large. So they're large and in charge. Okay? So, here we go. So you unclip the snap, and you gotta have a strong finger to snap that. I'm fairly used to it because this is some good wire. You just take your barrel swivel, you know what I mean, and just hook it through. Hook it through, and you're good. You're good to go. Okay. Now you can use pliers to unsnap them and stuff, but sometimes pliers they'll bend them and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So, Burrito, he's trying to time me out. Now you. Yeah, Burrito's on your ass, Fresno. You better watch it. That's a Padres hat. No, it's a San Francisco Giants hat. They bite off our colors. They used to not, but now they do. Now they do. So I got some Eagle Claws. These are like 99 cents, to anywhere from 99 cents to $2 over at Walmart. They're size 3. As you can see the 3. It might be backwards, but whatever. And these are the barrel swivels I use. You know. Like I said, normally I would... Oh yeah, here, let me... I unsnapped it. So you just hook it right through there. Bam. You got a homemade slider, you know, for cents. It does not cost much to nothing. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got 5 going. We'll undo the wire. We undid the snap. We undid it. It's all undone. She's undone. It's undone. We'll take another swivel here. Okay, so we got the barrel swivel. We got the wire snap. And bam. You can put it through this side. You can put it through any open side. It don't matter. They'll all reach. As long as you got them open. Okay? And bam. Just like that, you got a weight slider. Stephen Merchant. She flexes that toe control. Oh, yeah. Better believe it. She'll poke your eye out with that sucker, too. I actually have the burrito rig on my rod over here. It's against the wall right now. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll make one more. I said we'll make 13. We'll make one more. I highly doubt we'll go through all this, but you never know. You never know. AJ, this is all Greek to me, but interesting. Hey, Johnny Oil, what's up, my man? Johnny Oil, baby, in the house. Fish Nation, representing. What's up, man? We're just doing some quick little tackle pre-made stuff, so when we get out there, because I'm going fishing after this, and, what do you call it? I don't have to tie so much if I gotta break off, you know? Don't sneeze, don't cough, just break me off. I don't have to, you don't have to do all this crap when you're fishing, so you can just tie up real quick. I'm gonna make these few barrel swivels, so in case you guys don't know, I'll just anybody tuning in, this is what a wire snap looks like when it's all snapped up, right? I'll put it by my hat there. When it's all snapped up. So it's closed, basically. So I'll undo both ends because it just makes it a little bit easier to unsnap it. Now it's all unsnapped. See, I can kind of bend it a little bit. It's all unsnapped now, right? So we'll take this barrel swivel and we'll hook it through. This I can go through any side, it don't matter. Bam. And you just want to snap it back. It's real tough, so bam. We got a homemade weight slider. No big deal. This will be fine. I've done this for years and years and years. Yeah, cross lock snap. There you get this. Straight shooter. Woo! Johnny Oil, baby. He's out driving them big rigs, delivering America's products. We need people like Johnny Oiler, or the damn function would stop. Thank you, Johnny. You're badass. Me and Johnny Oil got to finish fish together in Brother Rustic's skipjack tournament. He was down here. He's up in the Ohio area. That's where he rests his hat. And we got to fish in the skipjack tournament. I took second. He took third. And, shit. I can't think of his name. Anyway, so we took second and third. We killed it. That's what we do. When we go out fishing, we kill it. That's how we roll. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 made. Believe it. We're about to tie up these rattles. Rattle dazzle. Rattle. Jason. Yeah, Jason. I don't know. I had a brain fart on his name. Yeah, Brother Jason. He took the first place. He got crowned Skipjack King. So we got 7 of them. 007. 00 Schmevin. John got that lucky day. So we got 7 sliders, homemade sliders made. They're just all bunched up. We're good to go. Generally don't lose that much rigs in a session. If I start losing a lot, I stop. I'm like, we gotta move, or we're just calling it. Dominic got last. Yeah, Dom got last, man. Speaking of Dom, he's the one that kicked down all these snaps way back, like months ago. Beginning of the year. Man, Dominic's really awesome. He kicked me down this badass fishing chair. It's like a backpack. You just wham. Dude, it's like a director's chair, you know, they just fold out, and it's top notch, you know. I really like Dom a lot. I miss Dom. I haven't seen him in a while. You know, and he's just down the way. I talked to him the other day, though. We were talking. Anyway, yeah, Fresno's laughing. Win is a win, Fresno. Throwing over Dominic's line. Yeah. Yep. You know it. You guys know it. All right, let's make a rig. I got 80 pound fishing line. We're going to make some leader rigs. That's what we're going to do. We got all kinds of little stuff from FOA that we're going to attach to them. We got all these rattles. We got all these morning after pills. They're all foam, right? So we're going to throw these on there. We're going to throw some of these rattles. These ones don't float. They sink. Those ones. But the peg floats, what do you call it? The peg floats. These guys here, they float, obviously. They float. They rattle, they float. That's what they do. And then we got a bunch of peg floats and stuff like that they sent. It's a major award. I won it because I'm a winner. That's what happened. And they actually got me a homemade rig, one of their custom rigs. I shouldn't say homemade, it's their custom rigs. Okay. You guys can read that. It's a pre-tied double hook rig. If I catch me a live skipjack, we're busting this out. We're gonna bust this bad boy out on a pre-tied, on a skipjack, on a pre-tied, already made pre-tied double hook FOA. I'm sure everybody's pretty smart and intelligent watching this. If they want to look up FOA, Just look it up on the web. I'm sure you can find it. I got these other. We about used almost everything they've given me. But that's how fast we blow through gear around here. And we got the little. I'm not sure the name. There's like an inline rattle. These rattle. These rattle too. You know what I'm saying? Look at that action. That's action. Inline booby style rattle. Alright. Alright. Let's do it. Let's do it. I'll show you the burrito rig. Hold on. Wild Hook, what's up, homeboy? This is, let me put this right in here. This is the custom. I like to name the rigs. It's all FOA Customs gear except the barrel swivel, the lane, and the hook. This one here is called the Burrito. It's a burrito rig. We named it after burrito. Burrito. Basically, that's pretty much how they're gonna look. Let me put this rod back. We've been rained out. The rain stopped. We got some aftermath of Hurricane Beryl. Just some remnants of rain and stuff, and it was raining over here pretty hard. Hey, good morning, Wild Hook. What's up, man? What's up, everyone? He says, if you want a shout out or something, hit the chat up. I'll shout you out. It's all good. Like and subscribe. That's how we roll. That's how we roll. Okay. So this guy's eye came off on one side, and it's over here in the box. I can't get it out. There it is. That's the eye. It's still sticky, so I'm just going to plop it back in there. Bam. Hold it down a little bit. Now, he's got an eye. 1, 2. 1, 2. Camera 1, camera 2. Camera 1, camera 2. Rattle. Fun fishing, Scotty. Whoa! Name the next fish after me. Wax lips. The next rig. I'm going to name the next rig Wax lips for Indiana Chris. Okay, you got it, buddy. You got it, Indiana. You got it. My members, if you're a member, you always get priority because that's how we roll. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Scotty? Fun fishing? Dude, I'm 150 hours away from 4,000. We're going to get it in the next couple of days here. No problem. I'm sure you will, too. Indiana's laughing. This is going to be the wax lip. It's going to be the wax lip. Hello, everybody. I'm going to be the wax lip. Indiana Chris rig. Old Wax himself. Old Wax himself. Indiana. Oh, man. Awesome. Congrats. Yeah. We're going to get it. I'm more than confident it's going to happen. Oh, I used to use, I've been using the fish grips on my scale. I found my clip from an old Berkeley scale I have that sucks. It just conked out, okay? So I can attach this to my other scale, and I don't need those stupid fish grips no more. I don't really care for fish grips. I got man hands, so I don't use them. Still got like 800s to go for me. Nice. Okay. That's close. Trust me, it goes fast. You already know. I'm not really into fish grips. Like I said, because I got man hands. I don't need them. We don't need them. Not even for guys. You can't even use those on garters anyway. You know. All right, so we're gonna tie attachment. We're gonna tie a piece of line on here, piece of leader, 80 pound on both sides. Both sides. Don't forget to like, everybody. Like. What do we like? Thumbs up. Thumbs up, like. That's what we do. That's how we roll. We like it. We'll make a couple of these style ones. I got 2 floats left, and like I said, I got a rig made already. We'll use a couple of these. We'll do a couple of these, and we'll do a couple peggers. We'll do a couple pegs. Peg floats, that is. Couple pegs. Bam, bam, bam. Bam! 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 We're gonna make these kind of things here. Bam! 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 We're gonna knock these catfish out this motherfucking line. Ooh, dropped our line. We dropped it. We're back. Yeah, so I'm not using FOA hooks today. We're gonna use my go-to hooks that I always use. These are Mustad 9-odds. No, these are the 7-odds. We want the 9-odds. Where are they? Where did they go? There they are, right in front of me. Duh. They're always in front of me. They're always there. So I got these 9-odd. They're kind of like a circle octopus style. Okay, they're wide gap. These are my favorite hooks. They seem to work well for me out here. Okay, we're gonna make snell knots on their offset. You know, you can see the offset. You know, you can make them more offset too. It's no big deal. We'll snell this up before we tie it to El Floto. I gotta change the filter real quick. Back to all messages. Here we go. Let's snell a knot real quick. We're gonna snell it. Like I said, this is a wide gap, 9-odd, Mustad circle. It's called a circle. It's labeled as a circle. It's like a kind of like a deep dish hybrid circle / octopus. It's a short shank. Okay, and this is the shank from the eye, the straight part down till it starts curving is called the shank. Okay, it will shank you. If you're having a bad day, there might be some steel in your diet. You don't want steel in your diet. This is not the main line. We're not in the corrections. But that's how we roll. Bam, 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 with a smashed ass finger. So we'll snell it. We're gonna get snelly on it. We're gonna go through the eye. Through the eye. Alright? So you got bring yourself out a little bit, a line. See how the line's with the shank? Okay. Like I said, I don't normally do how-tos, but when I rig up, I'll show you. So you want to make a loop. So you still got that line with the shank there. And you're going to wrap this through that loop around the shank, right? Like so, right? You're going to take it and draw it down to your thumb, because your thumb's going to hold it all together. All these little coils on it, okay? Bam. Do it 6 to 8 to 10 times. Sometimes you gotta readjust your thumb. I didn't put my thumb out far enough. We're thumbing. Thumbing like we're trying to get a ride. It's pretty easy. This is called a quick snell. It's not complicated. There are better style snells to use, but this works for me. I mean, most of my monster fish come off this style, and when they do, it makes me smile. Alright. Give it a little spit lick, and we'll just pull it tight there. Look at that. We're in business. Alright. See that? Snelling. You want your line in front of the eye so it pulls back and sets the hook. Okay. We'll cut off the loose end. This is called a tag. The line after your knot, it's called a tag, right? So we'll snip that off with these handy dandy little fingernail clippers. Fingernail clippers are great for fishermen for these reasons. So we're good to go. Look at that. Time to party, fool. Time to party with a big something. Yeah. Alright, now let's tie this float on. We'll tie this float on. First, we'll throw some of these boogie pots. The vitamin pack. These are all foam. They go on the line. Okay. We'll throw some of these suckers on there. Just to get a little bit of that more float advantage. And I'll show you. Folks. It's real easy. You put it through, like so. Okay. Weigh out a couple. I'm just doing, like I said, I'm just making up some stuff before we go out, headed out. We're going to be going fishing after this. Just want to get some of this pre-tied. Hey, Ashley, what's up, my E-Love? What's up, Lovey? How are you? So that's how we're looking so far. That's what it looks like. The dams over here, they're not really putting out any flow. They're generating, I looked on the TVA app, that's the Tennessee Valley Authority. They'll give you a rundown on the flows. This is going on next, people. It's going on next. They're only putting out 8,000 CFM. That's cubic feet per minute. If you don't know what a cubic foot is, look it up. It's 1 by 1 by 1 by 1 by 1 by 1 cubic foot, right? Which is nothing. It's one generator. I looked at Kentucky Dam. They're at 13,000 CFM, and that ain't shit either. That's like one generator turned up or two generators turned low. So that's a bummer. The Ohio's running pretty decent. It's pretty high right now. But like I said before, I don't get very well reception there. So we can't go live. So I'm just going to do Grandpa's knot. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 twists. You put it through that last eye there. Okay. Come around. So you look like that. You got your tag. Okay, you look like that. Take it. Put it back through here. So you look like that. And pull down and up at the same time. Bam. Locked in. It's locked in, everybody. What is it? It's locked in. So what it is, it's locked in. The company I used to work for supplied TVA with ash conveying equipment. Oh, yeah. Ash conveying. Yeah. That's awesome. We're all connected in some strange little ways. Right, Indiana? Right, wax lips? You know what? We're going to draw some lips on this one for Indiana wax lips. For the Indiana wax lips rig. Let's do it. Let's see if we can't find a way to make some big wax lips on this sucker. I'm not the best wax lip drawer. It's kind of a pain in the ass, actually. Here we go. It's the wax lips. Official wax lips. It's official. We'll put on here, we'll put wax lips on it. We'll write wax lips. There's one side, wax lips. Alright, this side is wax lips. This side is wax lips. Hey, what's up, Mood of a Cowman? What's up, my man? Moo Cow the Man. How are ya? We're making a quick couple custom rigs. Please like and subscribe. Like and subscribe, everybody. So we're making this one. We're gonna call it the Indiana Wax Lips. Indiana Wax Lips. It says it right there. It's official. It's official. It's official. Bam. It rattles. All right. So we'll put another piece of line, 80-pound leader right here, to a barrel swivel, to a hurricane barrel swivel. Not the same spelling, but that was cool. What did I do with that little piece of end behind me? I subscribe. You're the best. You are the best. Good morning. P&B. What's up, P&B? How are you? Good morning. We're making a few rigs and a little bit of tackle and gear. Before we head out in a little while here. I always leave this kind of stuff out. I've been doing it recently, showing, just kind of how I do my setups and stuff. Usually I just show them done, I'm like, woo, here. So I like to name my rigs P&B. If you don't know, this one's the wax lips, Indiana Wax Lips for Indiana Chris. Burrito said we're calling Indiana Wax Lips for a while. It might not. I don't know how long wax lips will stick, but I think it might stick around for a little while, Indiana. It's funny, we all got our names, our handles, but we all also have nicknames and stuff. Like even this, like Mary, it's like Mary Bruce, where I go, Mary, 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 Mary. You know what I mean? Like, just how it goes. Alright, so we're going to do Grandpa's knot again on this end, the clinch. Rattle, rattle. On the clinch side, it's called a clinch knot. Do a couple twists. Okay. Put it through that part where it's near the eyelet there. Wrap it back around and through here. You put it through there. Pull down and pull up. And you're done. Just like that. Just like that. Cut off your excess. That's the tag. Cut off the excess. You don't have to, but you don't have to cut off the excess, okay, at your knots. I do. I think it looks good. I think it functions well. If you trust your knot, you don't need to. Yesterday, I was fishing and caught a painted or skilled pot turtle on a worm. All right. I like catching anything. I don't mind catching turtles, but I try not to, but you can't avoid it. Obviously, you know that. Now, people do fish for turtles, don't get me wrong. I would say hunt for turtles more, or trap. But, that's the name of the game. It happens. I catch them by hand a lot. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I believe it. I believe it, my friend. I believe it. So, you see me when I'm doing this, I'm just kind of taking some of the line memory out. When I do that, I'm pressing it real hard between my thumb, and I just pull down like so, right? And it kind of heats it up, just from the friction. And it takes a lot of that curl out, right? So you like that curl there? It kind of takes it out. So you just do that a few times and good to go. Good to go. We're going to put a barrel swivel, a hurricane barrel swivel on here. Hey, Martins! What's up, Martins? How are you, man? We're just tying up some rigs before we go fishing. Now, I'll do a Palomar knot on this one. Okay? Martins, baby. Martin's from the UK. He comes out here and hangs out occasionally. He likes to come out to the cat conference, catfishing conference show, and he hangs out. How you doing today, man? Don R. Hey, Don. Good morning, man. Good morning, my friend. Good morning. You can catch Don R a lot of times on Sundays on the Guard Dog Show. Can someone drop Don R's link so we can get his subs up? He's almost at 500. The poor bastard been trying forever. So we'll just do a Palomar knot. Like I said, we'll cut off the excess, not access, excess. Bam! The Wax Lips Indiana Chris rig. It says wax lips on it because we drew wax lips on it. It's got wax lips, everybody. It's a Wax Lips rig. It's a Wax Lips. The other week I caught a 3-pound, 16-inch bass. Dude, that's a big fat bass right there. Yeah, that's a nice one, dude. That's a nice one. Okay, so we got it. You hear that? So we got a Snell knot. We got some FOA, I always forget the name. Some boogie pox. That's called the boogie pox. Those little yellow pieces. They'll go up and down the line. They're foam, so it'll help keep your bait up off them. We got the FOA custom Wax Lips, Rattle float. It's basically a spook without hooks. And these are clinch knotted. Like I said, Snell knot, clinch knot to a Palomar knot to a barrel swivel. That's basically my basic rig. Now, if I have stuff in between, I just do a Snell knot to a barrel knot, Palomar knot to my barrel swivel, nothing in between. But sometimes we like to throw stuff on there. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we throw stuff on there. Wax Lips. Wax Lips. Man. Salute to coffee. Let's have a cup of coffee. Season's greetings. We got winter cup in the summer because we don't care. It holds coffee. That's all that matters. We don't have much left. We don't have much. This is a 2-week after rig. No, this one's called the Wax Lips. We wrote on it, Wax Lips. We drew some Wax Lips on them for Indiana Chris's new nickname. This is the Wax Lips Indiana Chris rig. It makes noise. As you can hear, it's noisy. But yeah, you're right though, Coffee. We gotta have a couple, oh no, morning after pills, just in case. I have to go. Have a great rest of your day. Okay, Moo the Cowman. Right. You have a great day, my friend. Be safe and have fun and enjoy your day. He's laughing. Let's have a cup of coffee. He's laughing. And we have we got a 9-odd wide gap short shank mustad circle hook. Okay. Now, it's not going to do all this. Reel them in. Reel them in, everybody. Anybody ever drop Don R's link? There it is. All right. Thanks, Martin. If you guys could subscribe to him if you haven't, Don R's almost at 500. You can find him on the Guard Dog Show a lot on Sundays. So it's not necessarily going to make all that noise in the water, but it's going to rattle around and stuff and make more of a similar noise to this. Not quite as profound as that sound. The profound sound. But yeah. So this one's done. We're hanging on the back of this here chair. We got one more to go of this style. Can you hear it? Excuse me. We have to figure out a name for this one. We'll have to figure out a name for this one, okay? We'll have to figure out a name. Any vibration is good. You know it, and the ladies love it. I'm feeling a good vibration. All right. What are we going to do? How are we going to do? We'll add a rattle. One of these rattles with a float. So we're going to go like so. Okay? We're going to be floating hardcore. Better float your shit up. Better get your shit floating. Good vibrations. Remember that song, guys? Who was that? Beach Boys. Beach Boys. The old Beach Boys. It's funny that my grandma, my dad's mom, that was one of her favorite groups. I remember she said, I just love the Beach Boys. Her name was Grandma. Her name was Betty. And she used to just say, oh, I just love the Beach Boys. Is that Terry Bizzle in the house? Sitting at Home Depot. How's it going? Why are you sitting? Go up in there. You waiting for it to open? Nah, it's open by now. Or is it? Oh, it's only 9 o'clock. What's 10 o'clock your time? It is 10 o'clock your time. How's everyone doing? We're making rigs. We're going to name it. You guys have any ideas of what to name the rig? We'll write it on the side of it. As long as it's not like extremely long name, we'll write it down on the rig, on the float. And we'll figure it out. Let's get some names. We'll put a couple things on here. See these rattles? These are rattles too. But they sink because they're heavy. It's got that ball bearing lead shot. It's probably ball bearings as opposed to lead shot. And they're like got fins on them and stuff, so they'll spin in the water too. Especially where I'm fishing today, has a lot of current, so these will be noisy. Remember, fish pick up on noises and vibration, right? And the catfish, if you don't know, like their whole body can sense, can smell. They got sensory all on their body, But anything to get an advantage while you're fishing, you might as well. These rigs, these setups, they can get expensive. I've seen pre-tied setups like this go for $10 or more, Just dropped a short about a project. Sweet, we'll have to check it out. I know catch, Anthony. No catch. Martin says. Ooh. Everyone says, what's up, Terry B? What's up? Pleasure Seeker. Oh, yeah. Pleasure Seeker. Call it the Pleasure Seekers? Okay, that's one name. That's one name. Okay. The Pleasure Seeker. I like that. Coffee. All right. Let's get a little bit of leader line. 80-pound leader line. We cut it with nail clippers. That's what they are. That's what they do. They cut nails and they cut other things. If you can get it in between their jaws, snipperoo. Snip, snip, snipperoo. Going fishing, bye. All right. Reel them in. Reel them in. Reel them in. Hope you catch a big one. So we'll take some of the play out, the coil out of it. I'm just taking line off a reel. This line is pretty much, you see how far down it is on the spool? This is my second reel. I lost a bearing cap to my other one that's identical to this. But this one, we're going to be using this one today. I'm just going to switch the bearing cap over. So this is 80 pound on here. I use this for like the ridiculous snaggy areas. I usually use the 80 pound when I throw it directly into the turbine discharge, because it's going to get hung up. I found that 80 pound is my middle ground to where I can get stuff out without it breaking. Not every time, but a lot of times. Okay. Everything you throw at the dam's a 50-50. So I'm taking the coil out of it. You could do when it comes off a actual line spool as well that you buy from the store. You do the same thing. It'll just do this a few times and stretch it out, and you're good to go. And you're good to go. We'll snell up a hook real quick. Snellaroonie. Not smell, snell. It's a long name, but you had two sides. That's right. Back in a couple. Sorry about the elos. It's all right. I know catch. Oh, you want that to be? That's a name? I know catch. I know. Oh, don't you know? All right. So I got the Mustad, wide gap, short shank, circle hook. This is their version of the circle. They make all kinds. Every company has different versions of what they call a circle hook. It's in the shape of a circle, whatever. You can call it octopus, you can call it an octopus circle, you call it a hybrid circle, whatever you want. It's a fucking circle hook. That's what it is, okay? And this is the shank, okay? And it's a short shank. You see, it's not very long. Right here, I got another one that's got a longer shank on it, and I can compare them to you for it, right? Okay, you see how, like, from the tip of this one, the shank's real long, but from the tip of this one, it's short, okay? You see? See how much longer this one is than that one? It's a bit hard to do the comparison, but you can see the size difference. I like using both. Some people don't like the short shank at all. But I think the shorter your shank, my theory, my thinking, whatever, fishing's everything, personal preference, you know what I'm saying? The shorter the shank, the quicker you can get that hook to curl in, right? You're talking not very much. When it comes to circle hooks, they pretty much self-hook. That's the whole point of a circle hook, really. Not every time, but most of the time, All right. So that was this is considered a long shank. Long Shanks. Remember, what's that movie? Fucking Long Shanks. Braveheart. Fucking Long Shanks. So that's a long shank hook. This is also a Mustad. That's the short shank. You see how much shorter it is? And let's see. If you want to know what the number is for the Mustad hook short shank, that's the number. L2022. L2022. Okay. And those longer shank ones are 1970 197 BK. L197 BK. If you want to get a Mustad hook, if you want to use the same crap as I do. They're not thin wire, they're thick. But they gotta be strong. Anthony, you need to try some RCT hooks. I do. I need to do a lot of things, Martins. I need to do a lot of things. I'm actually strapped for cash at the moment. So, this is all stuff that I've had kind of stockpiled up. I got tons and tons of stuff tied. I mean, I got hooks for days. This whole bag is full of hooks. So, at the current moment, I don't need it anymore. But I'm always down to try. I'm always, if anybody ever sends me stuff, I will use it. I'll shout it out. I'll demonstrate all that fine stuff. I hear a lot of great things about RCT hooks. I like those guys. The RCT team, they're pretty cool, man. Lance in there and all that, you know. There's other people. You got Creoles in it and John and all those guys, you know. They make some good stuff, for sure. They hooked it with Spiron, forget his name, how you say it. Spiron. So we're going to snell it up real quick. We're going to snell it. What the hell it? Let's just snell it. So, you want it looking like so, right? So you want your thumb like this, right? Because when you coil it around, you want the coils to go under your thumb as you're tying it, right? So you take it like so. Whoop. You see that? You see how the line's following the shank of the hook? We explained the shank earlier. Shank. So you got it like so. Now let's do a quick snellaroo. And like I said, this is just a quick snell. All your knots are personal preference. Is one knot better than the other? Sure. This one works for me, so whatever. Go around a whole bunch of times. 6, 8, 9, 10 times. 12, 13. You know. Smaller the hook, the less times you need to go around it. You know what I mean? The longer and bigger the hook, the more you need to go around. Alright. See, I'm taking the coils. You see the coils? You see how that's kind of coiling? Where my thumb is. Okay? So the thumb's holding that down, right? And then you take both ends and kind of just pull on. And when you pull it tight, there we go. We're ready to rock. Cut off your excess line. This is called a tag line. Cut that off. I like to use fingernail clippers. Bam. We're ready to rock. Make sure it's through the front of your eye loop. Because in theory, when the fish grabs it, you got your weight, whatever, above. When you got the line in front of the eye, right? It's going to pull and turn in to the fish's mouth when he grabs it. Alright? Alright. Alright, I got these other from FOA Customs. I got these boogie beads as well. Alright? They kind of got like fins on them, and they'll also spin their foam. Arguin Castanero, can you hook your dick in a car? Can you hook it? I'm sure you could. I'm sure you could. But I don't think that'd be a very great day. In fact, that'd be a crappy day. You know? So we're going to throw some of these on first. Above the hook. Above the hook. Should we call this the caught in a dick car door rig? That's a little longer, right? Oh. Hey, Natty State, what's up, my man? We're just making a few rigs and stuff. We just snelled this one up. We got some FOA Customs goodies that we won. And, yeah. People say, oh, don't put nothing right above the hook. Whatever. I still get hookups. It does not affect me. Actually, we're going to take those off. We're going to put one of the morning and after pills on it. How you doing, Natty? Drop your link, Natty. Drop your link. Natural State makes custom fly rigs and custom jigs. Just all kinds of goodies. If anybody wants to check them out, it's all good. He'll hook you up. I've been slacking on getting stuff from him, but I do want to. Like I said, times are tough at the moment for me the last few months here, so we're not buying shit right now. We're using what we got, and we're just buying the essential stuff, weights, stuff like that. Weights is always a crisis. So we're gonna make this one kind of like that. Looks like a fucking Fruity Pebbles, dude. Alright, let's put a float. We're gonna put a peg float on there too. We're gonna peg it, old pegaroo. Let's use the pank. Let's use some of the pank. Alright, with peg floats, there's the plug on each end. You see those little black parts? Okay, the line goes through that. They're hollow in the middle. So we can get some light through there. They're hollow in the middle, right? In the middle. Middle. Alright? And then the black part, the pegs, they're also hollow, so you can get your line through it. Okay, you see the light coming through it. So we'll put one of those on there. Then we'll put this above that. So I'm going to take my peg, the stopper of the peg. We'll put that through the line. Okay, and that's just because I wanted. That'll help me position where I want the peg float itself. This one's going to be like a super floaty kind of deal. Use a pank. Maybe we'll call this the Mary Mary. So you want to take it. I want it about yay high because I'm going to put that rattle on it too. This is going to be... Fuck, I hope we don't lose this rig. So I got the line through it and you just push that in, right? So now it'll go through. But when I put the next peg in, I'm just going to put it not through the line, just right into it, and it'll keep it in place. So we'll go about this high from the rig. We'll take the other side of the peg, part that holds it, put it in like that. See, it's not going through it. It's off the side. And just press on it. It's not going nowhere. So now it won't slide. These little morning after things and the other beads from FOA will. So far, we're looking like that. Aiden, Doview, I'm back. Hey, Aiden. What's up, man? How are you? Good to see you again, my friend. I appreciate it, man. Sure, Natty. You know it. You know it. You always showed me love on your channel, dude. And when I first came and started doing all this stuff as well, well, you know, I'm sure like yourself, we've always been fishing. But you always show me a lot of love on your channel, man. And you do some really nice work, man. I mean, you really do. Like, fucking superior. It's good stuff. Big Tom! Hey, what's up, Big Tom? How are you, bro? Good morning. Good morning. Hey, was someone also dropped Don R's link? We're trying to get Don R to 500 subscribers. He's almost there. He's almost there, man. He's almost there. Don R's OG out of, was it North Dakota? That boy up there. So this is how we look so far on the rig. This is how we look so far on the rig. Okay, it's not, there's no rattle yet. Okay, we're going to put the rattle on there. That's just a hook. It don't rattle. Okay, so we're going to put the rattle on next. It's going to go above this. See? And this is floats, right? So we're going to have basically a double float. All right, the peg float, which floats because it's foam, and there's air locked in inside of this, right? So we'll have two deals floating here. These little deals here, they float and spin. Where I'm fishing, we got some current. I might fish off the pier, or I might fish against the dam wall at Barkley if the spots are open. Okay, it's never a guarantee when you go up there, you know. Yep, North Dakota, summer has just started here. Sweet. Man, those are long winters for you. Thanks, guys. Hey, be a big ups if you subscribe to Don R. We've been trying to get him to 500 subs for a little while now. All right, let's put on the floats. Let's put on the float. Like I said, we're just going to use the clinch knot for the float. Basically, same thing as before. We're going to make it fairly close, so you put it through the eye. This is the eye, not this eye. This eye. Okay, so just like so. So you got like two separate pieces there. This, obviously, this is the bottom of it. And just twist it. Twist, twist, twist. Okay. I'll show you something why I don't do like a whole bunch of twists. I'll tell you why. And you put it through that first little loop right before the eye, okay? Like so. So you're looking like that, right? And just put it back through. So you look like that. And just pull one down, pull one up. Pull the tag down and pull the main part of your line up. That's the clinch. That's how I do it. Like I said, everybody does stuff their way. It's no big deal. So we're double floating here, right? Now we got some rattle. Razzle, dazzle. So, ba-bam, ba-bam, ba-bam. It's actually a little, we're going to adjust this. I wanted this a little bit closer to the rattle. See, that's the beauty of it. You can adjust the peg float. I can't adjust this. I have to retie if I'm going to move that. So, we got it like so. And we'll stuff that in there. Now we're like that. That's how we want it. Okay. That's how we want it. It rattles. What does it do? It rattles. It makes noise. That's what it does. It floats. Now, guys, I like to name, like I said before, I like to name my rigs. We had a couple options of names. We're gonna, if you guys want to put a name for this rig, could be any name. Funny, it doesn't matter. Something cool, whatever. We'll pick it out. All right. So, we kind of got a lot of pink going on here. So, real men wear pink. We're going to throw the booby inline rattle floater. Hear it, guys? This is an inline. Let me see if I can get some light go through the middle there. Yeah. You see how in the middle, see? The line goes through there. The booby rattle. Inline booby rattle. So we're going to tie another piece here. Okay, a leader. Oh, what I was saying. When you have, this is 80 pound, right? So, the thinner the line, the more twist you want to put in your clinch knot. The thicker the line, the less twist you want. Because you don't need it. You don't need that much. So I do like 4 or 5 when I use the 80 pound. Sometimes my fingers cramp up. So the thicker the line, the less twist you got to do on a clinch knot. The thinner the line, the more you should use. There we go. Bang. We're ready to rock. Like I said, this old boy back in the San Francisco Bay Area, he didn't teach me the clinch knot. I knew the clinch knot from like my dad and my grandfather. I forgot who showed me. I'm pretty sure it was my dad. But this other dude, this old boy, back in San Francisco Bay, I used to see fishing a lot. We used to fish together a lot. He told me about the clinch knot. You know, the thicker the line, the less loops you need. Call it the wild hooker. Bam! That's what it is. I like that one. That's solid. Get some blue rigs made. I don't think I have any blue left, Don. I think I'm out of blue. I don't have much for blue, Don. Next time, Don, for sure, we'll call it the Don R too. Next time, I'll have to get some blue. Don't have it. We're calling it the Wild Hooker. I like that one. Wild Hook. He's out of New Mexico. He catches some great stuff out there. All right, let's put the booby rattler up on it. So we'll put the line through it. See? Oh, woo. The line goes through it. It goes through. All right. So, boy, we rattling, jiggling, and floating today with these things. These are pretty fancy. Okay, as far as rigs go, these are pretty fancy. Okay. Now, you don't necessarily need these things at all to catch a catfish. All you need is the hook and the leader. You don't need nothing in between, but we got stuff to do it with, and we're going to use it. FOA, I won a thing on their ladies catfish tournament, so we're going to use it, all right? I do like to use a float, though, a lot. I do like to use floats on the rigs if I can. But like I said, this stuff doesn't necessarily mean you're going to catch anything more, but it kind of, it kind of gives you a little bit of advantage if you can get a little bit of rattle in there. Now we're going to throw another one of those little leady spinny ones. This one. This one's not clear. Okay, it's torpedo style. See if I can get some light to shine through here too. It goes inline. See, bam. The line goes through there. And there's BBs and lead shot. I'm pretty sure it's just ball bearings or BBs. It's probably BBs, And we'll put this on there. So put the line through it. And this will also slide. So we're making some noise now. We're rattling like a son of a bee up in there. Let me catch up with chat. All right. Heck yeah, man. Awesome. Okay, we're going to call it the Wild Hooker. Wild Hook, this one's for you. Guys, make sure, hey, Wild Hook, man, do me a favor, scroll up a little bit and subscribe to Don R real quick. He's OG in the game. We're trying to give him to 500. He's been on here a long time, and nobody ever, shouts him out on their channels and stuff, dude. He donates. He'll help your channel out. He watches, and no one gives him no love. Let's show him some love today, people. If anybody wouldn't mind, subscribe to Don R. If you scroll up a little bit, he's on there. Or if someone wants to drop Don R's link again, that'd be just fantabulous. Like I said, you don't have to do nothing, but it'd be cool if you do. So this is gonna be some rattling mofo right here. This is a rattler. It'll rattle, and it's gonna float. It's gonna float and rattle like we're hanging out in Seattle. That's just that float. Oops, they came off. I wasn't watching. So we'll put them back on. Now, once I tie the barrel swivel on, of course, these won't come off. Fishing skiing. What's up, man? It's a little hard for me to see right now. My bad. Hitch. Playing with your toys again? Hey, man, we need some good vibration rattles, dog. Wild Hook came up with a good name for this one. We're going to call it the Wild Hooker. The Wild Hooker. Hitch. We did this one earlier. This one's called the Wax Lips. The Wax Lips. Indiana Wax Lips. We wrote it on there. We're going to write Wild Hooker on the next one. This is the Wax Lips. We got to catch a fish for Amanda Doll today, man. I've been overwhelmed. How you doing, Hitch? Good morning. Fishing, skiing, man. That's right. See, now the sun, it's kind of poking through the woods and stuff, and it's keep creating this weird, funky glare. But, sorry I fouled up the name earlier, though. There's Indiana. He's got the lips going. Coffee. Boy, I got to take a whiz. All right, let's put a barrel swivel on there. Like I said, I've been using size 3 Eagle Claw barrel swivels. They're cheap, but good quality. Yeah, this pack was $1.99. I don't know if you can see that. That's $1.99. That's wall fart. But they're strong. They're good. I've been using them a long time. And we'll Palomar knot this one. We're going to make this one real short. It's going to be a shorty. Gonna be a shorty. So we're gonna go fishing after this. Right. This is the excess line, the tag right here. We'll nip this off, nip this in the bud. Just like that. We got the Wild Hooker. Let me write it down on there. The wild hooker. Why? Because it's wild. It's a wild hooker. Something about wild hookers. I love them. Love me a good wild hooker. Let me write it down on the float. I'm writing it down right now. Wild hooker. Wild hooker. Alright, one side done. It's official. A wild hooker. Let me write it on the other side. Wild hooker. Just for wild hook, he came up with it. I like it. I like it. Put this cap back on this Sharpie. Okay, we got the wild hooker on both sides. I know it's upside down now. That looks like the mild hooker from here. Right. There we go. Hey, Cindy, what's up? How are you? What's up, Cindy? Hey, Mike Young, what's up? Good morning. So this is the wild hooker. And this is Wax Lips, Indiana. It says Wax Lips on it. We got the wild hooker and the Wax Lips. Indiana Wax Lips. Wild hook, wild hooker. And I got the burrito rig on the rod right now. Hey, Zed. What's up, man? Good morning. Tepid morning to ya. It wasn't very good Irish, but hey, whatever. I mean, I'm American. What do you want? Make sure you guys subscribe to Don R. We're trying to give him to 500, 500, 500. It won't sound like this in the water, of course. Because, you know, we're putting tension for, I'm pulling tight, right? So, it's not going to make that kind of rattle in the water. But it's going to be plop, 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 a little bit of rattle. Now, this one's going to make a lot more noise, though, in the water. Okay. Okay. That's going to make a lot more noise. That's 2 rigs. I got 3 in total with 1 on the rod. I got a pre-made in case we get a live skipjack from FOA. This is called the the pre-tied double rig. I can make those too. You know, basically I just make mine with a stinger hook. That's how I do my double. There's many ways too. You could use that too, whatever. Let's make one more. Let's make a float rig. We'll make one with just the peg floats because I'm out of these now. So we got the wild hook and the Indiana Wax Lips. The wild hook, wild hooker, and the Indiana Wax Lips. Yeah. Like and subscribe, everybody. Please. You don't have to, but it'd be really awesome if you did, everybody. You're the best. The wild hooker for wild hook. And then we got the Wax Lips for Indiana. Burrito nicknamed him Wax Lips. He's waxy. So, like I said, this one's got that torpedo style with the fins. Alright? See how it is? So it should move in the current pretty good. Because we're going to go fish where the current's coming out of the generators today. The wild hook. The wild hooker for wild hook. Let's hang these up on the back of my chair. Like I said, we're using short shank mustad circle hook. This is what they label it as a circle hook, okay? Some are more circular in their curve than others. I like these, you know. Tony's shaking his beads, baby. Hey, you know it. You know it. Let's make one more with a peg float. What color do you guys like? Which one do you like? We only got 3 colors left. Which one? Which one, y'all? I'll let you guys pick it out. What color float should we use right now? Right now. Which color? What color do we like? Do we like this one? Do we like this one? Or do we like this one? Green, red, yellow, or maybe orange. Red and orange sometimes. I know this one's green, but red and orange sometimes messes with me. I'm a little bit color blind. So, which one we want? Which one do we like? Number 2, you gotta throw orange. Number 2, I don't. It's hard to know which way wax lips. 1, 2 could be over here. 2 could be in the. 2 would assume would be in the middle, right? From either side. Which ones we like? Which ones we like? Which ones we like? Which ones? He does know fish are colorblind. Yes, I do. They're not totally colorblind. They don't see red. They see other colors, but they don't see. I know they don't see red. I've read that plenty of times. Middle one. Well, we got 1 for orange, 1 for yellow. Oh, we got blue. Yeah, there's no. I don't have any blue left. Darn, I don't have any blue left. We got a couple for yellow. Looks like yellow's winning. We got 3 for yellow. Old Yeller, Meller, Yeller, Meller, Yeller. Old Yeller, come back a Yeller. Remember that movie? It was so sad when I was young man, was a young boy. I was like, no, Old Yeller, don't die. Alright. Don't die, Old Yeller. I remember watching that with my mom when I was young. Okay, so we'll go with the Old Yellow. Mellow Yellow. Ba-bam, 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 ba-bam. Now, these don't make noise. They just float. They're a peg float. They float. And bounce. They float and bounce. We made some homemade sliders for weights. I'll show you. I just take wire snaps and I put barrel swivels on them. Okay, so these are homemade sliders, I guess. You know. I didn't make none of the swivels or the barrel swivels, of course, but buy them separately. You make homemade sliders out of them, because I'm out of sliders. So, when you're out of stuff, you gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta do what you gotta do. Okay, do we want amount of orange rattles, the inline rattle ones? Oh, no. Oh, wait, I think we got one. Amount of yellow ones. So I'll show you guys some floats here. Some floats, some rattles. Oh, Yeller. Don's like, I know that movie. I know that movie too. Alright. Alright. Alright, let me try to line them up in my hand right so we can decide what ones we want here. Alright. Which ones we want? Which ones we want? I know it's a little hard to see. We got clear black and maybe a reddish, and I believe this is green or yellow. It's I don't know, see. When I do side by side I can tell. Okay, that's green compared to the yellow. Which ones we want? Which ones you guys like here? These ones are larger than this one. Like I said, we're about out. They rattle too. So which ones we want? Green? Amanda says green. You know what, Amanda? We'll just do it like that. What about? We're going to make this a double peg floater because, well, this one doesn't weigh much. Never mind. We'll just do a single. These larger ones, they're actually pretty heavy, but they don't float, so this float should they're not very great as far as this size of float. They don't hold a lot of weight up, but oh, Don says red. We're gonna go to green. Green and yellow. That makes it easy. Yes, it makes it easy. So we'll just use the peg float, this, and we'll throw on some of this, and we'll throw on some of these, and yeah. So let me snell up a hook real quick, quickie yo, This is a short shank mustad, short shank mustad. We're short shanking. We'll put some iron in your diet. Fuck around and find out. Don R. was in the Navy, by the way. Thank you for your service, Don. We love you. So I'm going to straighten out this line a little bit. You just run it a few times through your hand. Takes out that coil. Takes out the coil in it. The springiness. I'm going to snell it up again. Snell it up. You're welcome, Tone. Yes, Don R. We love you. Don R. is awesome. He's an awesome gentleman. He's awesome. Let's give him the 500 subs. Amanda, would you do us a favor and subscribe to Don R? You're the best. We're going to catch you a fish today, Amanda. Believe it. Amanda says, hi, Skipjack Cindy. Whoa, I got a hummingbird fight going on over here at the hummingbird feeder. You hear that little boo? That's the hummingbirds. They're real protective about their their feeders. You know? I didn't know they were that aggressive. I mean, they go at it. They protect it like just. They protect the shit out of it. Sometimes I get a loss for description words. Alright. There's a little goo on there. Bam. Well, bam. And then just kind of pull on it, tighten it up. We're snelled. We are snelled. Cut the excess part off. The excess, not excess, but excess. Bam. And we're snelled. We're snellaroo. 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 Right. Let's throw some pleasure bead floats on here. We're going to put some boogie woogie. This is the boogie woogie. Excuse me, the boogie beads from FOA. They'll spin on your line. They spin. Woo. And then we're going to put some boogie pox on there as well, above the hook. So I'm going to put these on. Now I got to keep my leader long because the peg float, you don't tie to them. So we're going to keep it long for now. All right, see how long, see how long it is. So we'll take it. We'll put one of these on there. Looks like headache medicine, but they're foam. Okay, they're foam. We'll just let that go down. We'll put one of these guys on there. Okay. If we can get it in there. Let that fall down. And we'll put the bead on there. Now remember, these are all foam, so they'll also help it float. Bam. See you later. All right. That's what we're looking like right now. Right now. That's what it looks like. That's what it looks like. Hey, Johnny. Good morning, man. Good morning, Johnny. Johnny Small Pepper 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 Pepper. What's up, Johnny? Good morning, man. How are you, my dude? San Francisco, baby. Yeah. So we're getting fancy with it today here, Johnny. We're getting fancy with these rigs today. Let me show you, Johnny. Hey, someone drop Johnny's link, please, if you don't mind. Anyway, subscribe to Johnny. He's gonna be popping up here when he gets all citrificated, and this channel's gonna go buck wild again. So this one's called the Wild Hooker, Johnny. If it'll focus in. I wrote it down, obviously. This is the Wild Hooker. We're getting fancy with and creative a little bit with rigs today. That's what we're doing. Okay, Amanda, you're the best. All right, thanks, Martin. We're going to be going fishing here after this. I'll be popping up probably like in an hour. Oh, man. I just accidentally snagged this, and I lost one of the beads. Where's the other one? And this one's called the Wax Lips for Indiana Chris. Wax lips. We drew some wax lips on him. You see in the front there? He's got wax lips. When you find that, okay, we'll throw this one on there. We're good. Oh, no, we didn't lose any. We're alright. We're alright. So, I'm going to put this above the float. So, peg float. Hey, Matt Renard, what's up, man? How are you? Too hot to fish in Pittsburgh. You guys are getting all the heat we had. Craig, when did you start YouTube? Generally asking. 8 months ago. 8 months ago this month. It's a peg float, you know, and these little black guys are the stoppers. They go into the peg. It's like a peg and a peg, right? Okay. So I keep one through the line. Yeah, welcome in too, Greg, by the way. Thanks for coming in. Like and subscribe, everybody. You know, it's up to you. So we'll put it through the line. Okay. Okay. Like South Park. Okay. Alright, so that'll slide down to where we want it. We want to go about, like I said, I'm making short ones today, so we'll go that far. And we'll just stick the line through the peg as well. This is the actual float. The black things are the peg. This is the float. That's why it's called peg float. Right? Peg float. Right? Peg float. Peg float. Right? And I'm not going to run the other peg, the black part, through the line because I want the peg float to stay where it is. So I'm just going to stick it right in. You can see the line is not going through here. It's just dumped over and just press on it. Now it's not going to go nowhere. Alright. This whole part, in theory, is going to float up off the ground. Now, meow, we'll throw this rattle on here. I meant why not win? I meant why not win? I'm good. And you, Matt? I meant why, not win. Why? Why not? Why not? Why not? Wax lips catch no fish. Wax lips is gonna come through, bro. The wax lips is gonna come through. Of course, we got a loser rig to throw a rig on there, by the way. So we might not use him today. We might use him today. This doesn't want to go through that rattle. Make a fresh cut. It doesn't want to go all the way through. There it is. We got it. It was hanging up there for a minute. So this will be free floating, okay? This right here. It's not very rattly. This in this style. Ah, there we go. Someone slipping me a Mickey. Thank you, Amanda. You're the best. My it's not my father-in-law. My sister's dad's husband, my brother-in-law's father, my brother-in-law's father. I don't know. Would it be a father-in-law? Kicked it down when I was out in California a little bit ago. That's where I'm from. That's where I'm from. You hear that? Oop. So in theory it should spin. We're going to fish some really currenty kind of water today. Water. What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? Alright, let's put one of these on there. There's another little floaty pilly looking thingy. We'll put that on here. And we're gonna pack this up and go fishing. We're gonna go fishing. Yeah. We're gonna go to either Kentucky Dam today, or we're gonna make it this long. Okay. Which about probably just over a foot in total length. Alright, what are we gonna name this one? Old Yeller? Or what? Old Yeller? Someone pick a name. Throw some names out there and we'll write it down on the floats. And we'll write it down. Hey, F4C! What's up? What's up? What's up? We're making a few rigs before we go fishing. We're going to be headed out fishing in a little while. Right. So this one's a real shorty. Actually, I like this one a lot because I like them short ones. Okay, for the waters we fish, we like shorts. Hey F4C, can you do me a favor if you haven't? Can you subscribe to Don R? We're trying to get him to 500. So, in theory, this should stay up. This will dip a little bit because it's a bit heavier, not much. It's not super heavy, okay? And, yeah, I have done already with both of my channels, but I'll double check. You're the best. You're the best. Fresno's like, Don, what's up? Don and Catfish Fresno, they're guard dog teammates, pro staffers. They're pros at the staff pro. So that's how we're looking. This is all FOA stuff in between my fingers here. Alright, that's all FOA Customs gear. Not the swivel, not the hook, and not the leader line. But everything else is FOA Customs. I'm sure everyone's smart enough and intelligent enough to look it up and find them on their own. We're snelled up. This is short shank mustad, wide gap, circle hook, 9 odd. Alright. So we got 3. Oh, what are we gonna name it? What are we gonna name this one? I'm gonna write it down on the float. What are we gonna name this one? FAFO rig? What was it? Fuck off. What, I forgot. What's FAFO again? I always get the name confused. It's not me. I'm no longer with them. I stepped away from the company. Oh, okay. Well, fuck. You know, shit happens. You know. Whoa. Well, Don R still is. OG Don. He's still pro staffer. So what are we gonna name this one? FAFO, is it? It's fuck off, right? Or something like that? Shoot, Old Yeller. Fuck around and find out. That's right, fuck around and find out. That's a little bit much to write. I could put FAFO. I think Don likes Old Yeller. I think Don is liking the Old Yeller. See how everything's spinning on the line that should be spinning? So, in theory, that's how it should. We're going to call it Old Yeller for Don. Okay. Old Yeller. Old Yeller. Let me write it down. I'm writing it down right now. Excuse me. Alright, there's one side Don. Old Yeller. Old Yeller. I could put an E after the O-L-E, but we'll just go O-L. Old Yeller. Alright. This is the official Don R. Old Yeller. That round float is a killer for channel cats. You know it. Oh my God, when I cried when Old Yeller died. Yeah, I did too, man. I'm not gonna lie. I was young when I saw it. I was a young boy, you know what I'm saying? I was watching it with my mom. I remember. I was really young. I don't know, 5, 6. Boy, I was like, no, Yeller, no. By the time I see it, I know it's an older movie. Even when I was younger, it was an older movie. But, boy, that shit broke my heart, too. Movies don't tend to do that no more. Alright, boys and girls. We got the Old Yeller. I'll do a rundown with all of them. We got the Old Yeller, the Don R. You know what, Don R? I'm going to put Don R on here, too. Don R. Don R. We got Don R on there too. Okay, so we got the Old Yeller Don R. We got the Wild Hooker from Wild Hook. He came up with the Wild Hooker. It says Wild Hooker. You know, all kinds of little doodads on it too. And we got the wax lips for Indiana Chris. Wax lips, everybody. We drew wax lips on them. See the wax lips on them? It's got wax lips. This also rattles. When is the burrito? Where is the burrito rig? It's on my rod. I'll show you. Whoa, just hit the ceiling. The burrito rig is still on the rod. This is the burrito rig. We're going to write that on there too. And basically it's the same kind of setup. Let me write burrito rig on there. The burrito. Burrito. Similarly shaped like a burrito as well. It's official. It's all official. Alright, it says burrito. I know it's upside down and maybe backwards, but it does say that. It says burrito. It's the burrito. And those sliders you see me make earlier, the sliders, these here, you know, these are my style sliders. When I run out of sliders, I'll make them like this, or there's another way I make them too. But this is what an actual slider that you buy looks like. Okay? So. Hey, Don R, you became a butthead. Hey, thanks. You're a butthead. You're the best, Don R. Thank you so much for becoming a member. Thank you so much, man. That's cool. my members are growing. We're growing. We're growing. So this is a slider that you would buy. You know, and if you see, they basically, I have the same snap as they do. Wire snap. So, wire clip, whatever you want to call them. I call them wire snaps. So this functions, the ones I made here. Whoa, Don R with the big, huge 5 memberships. Whoa, Fresno, he got one. Fun Fishing got one. Duke, Brother Duke City got one. Who else? Blessed to Crochet, John P got one. All right. Don, thanks, man. You're the best, dude. Don R and I go way back. Yeah. Okay. So as you can see on... Dude, Don, thanks, bro. You're the best. Ivan, what's up? You're back. What's up, Ivan? Hey, good morning. Is that Brother Randall? What's up, Randall? How are you? Don just hooked it up. He just became a butthead. That was one of my members. Oh, I'm be getting some special emojis and stuff for everybody that becomes a member. You guys will be able to pick an emoji to have next to your name, too. So that's going to be pretty cool. And I'll have some pretty cool, unique ones. So you can see it's like the same wire snap as I use for the homemade sliders for your weight. You know, so this will do the same thing on there. It's not like that, right? Put something, a little buffer in between. You know, you don't have to for your weight. You know, people, oh, save it for your nut protection. Dude, I've used these in salt water, dude, catching monsters with the sliders going right to the knot. You know? Like I said, it's all personal preference. Don, thanks, Don R. Thanks, Don R. Like I said, we've been trying to get Don R to 500 for a few months now. It's getting close. It's getting close. He's so into the catfish community. I'm surprised you're not at like 5,000 people. I just don't get it. You know? But whatever. Some people don't subscribe, right, Don? Those guys that don't, they suck. Thanks, Don. You're the best. My emoji will probably be wax lips. It's not probably, it will. Let me put this rod back. I got my stupid cat just showed up. Come here, stupid cat. Big ass bastard. Look at this thing. This thing's a beast of a cat. Okay, this cat right here kicks butt. Right, kitty? Say hello. Say hello to the camera. Hello, everybody. Alright, get out of here. He's a nice cat. He was a feral cat. We took him in. He's actually great. We keep him outside, you know. He's crazy as hell. Cute cat on the back. Hi, cat. Yeah, it's a big cat. He's coming up on 1. It's coming up on 1 years old. Dude, he's a beast. I'm telling you. Like, I'm sure like everybody else, you know, everyone's had cats. As far as cats goes, dude, he's a tank. He comes, when he stretches out from the ground and he stretches out on me, he comes just to my chest. Just to give a little bit of comparison, dude, when he stretches out, dude, he comes from the ground to my chest. I mean, it's a big bastard, dude. Dude, he brings all kinds of dead animals that he hunts and kills, like everything. Everything. If he can kill it, he will. Hey, up in the air, the up in the air rig with a peg float, shit, off 2 blunt, no demon dragons or spooks, they suck. Yeah, we'll have to make one of those for you next time, Aaron. Aaron's always coming in saying, oh, you suck, this sucks, I hate this, I hate that. Aaron's got a lot of hate in him. God, you need to smoke more blunts. I need to get a blunt float. I'm going to make it a blunt. I'm going to make it the Aaron. The Aaron. He's always running in fucking with people. I love him. Aaron's my homie. We talk all the time on the phone. What's up, Aaron? How you doing, bro? You not fishing today? You not fishing today? Or what? I'm just kind of putting stuff back right now. Back in the box. FOA goodie box. Hey, Rihanna. Hey, Rihanna. What's up? How are you? Hey, Rihanna. We're trying to get Don R to 500 subs. If someone will drop his link, Rihanna, would you mind subscribing to Don R? We're trying to get him to 500 subs. He's been doing this a while. We're trying to get him to 500 subs. He just became a member of the channel, and he donated 5 subscription memberships. Dude, how cool is that? Don R, everybody. Don R. We need a link drop for Don R. Don R, baby. Yeah, I've known Don R a little while now, too, now. Jeez. Well, for about, what? A good solid year now. Maybe longer. Maybe longer. All right. He's around. Try not to mix these hooks up. It almost got called. I almost named it the FAFO, Aaron. Fuck around and find out. I still kept thinking it was fuck off. But I don't know why. We almost named it the FAFO. But we had to go with the Old Yeller. We went with Old Yeller for Don R. Fuck around and find out, fool. I love that. Fuck around and find out, fool. Yeah, we're starting to go through this box of goodies FOH sent me. We're going through it. That's what happens when you fish rivers, though. That kind of stuff happens. You know. Hey, Ivan! Hey, would you subscribe to Don R? Someone drop Don R's link again, would you please? Would you please? We're trying to get him to 500. He's a real good man. He's out of North Dakota. He's always trying to catch his quota out of North Dakota. Right. We're getting ready, people. We're getting ready to hit the river here. We're getting ready. I got a good feeling there's going to be some monsters. We had a whole day and a half of rain. Almost 2 days, pretty much. Almost 2 straight days of rain. So the water should be ripping. Not ripping. It should be a little higher. I checked the flow rates at the dams. They're not doing much. But, you know, after it rains and all that kind of stuff, tends to be good fishing. Not always, but tends to. Not always, but it tends to be. So, yeah. So, we're going to be hitting the river here shortly. Probably an hour or so. Maybe a little longer, maybe a little less. I'll be popping up again. Mr. Pickle! Where's the pickle rig, sucker? What's up? Yeah! Thanks, Aaron. Aaron's always a great laugh, man. I swear. Yeah, if you guys could hook it up, man. If you guys don't mind, Ivan and Rihanna, subscribe to Don R. We're trying to get him to 500 subs. You know, he's been a while. He should have been there already, but whatever. Shit happens. Okay, guys, we're gonna end it here. Look for me in a little bit, like an hour or so. About then, I'll be popping up. I'm just gonna pop up live. We'll be at either the Cumberland River at Berkeley Dam, or we're gonna be on the Tennessee River at Kentucky Dam. It's gonna be one of the two. We're gonna be there. You being a big deal pickle today? Yes, of course we are. Always. Sans is real. Hey, Sans. Hey, before you leave, Sans, can you scroll up a little bit and subscribe to Don R? You'll see his link drops. We're trying to get him to 500. I really appreciate. He's a fisherman as well. He's a pro staffer with Guard Dog Inc., the automatic fish hooker. And I need to get one. I gave mine to Scotty, and he doesn't even use it. I don't know why I gave it to you, Scotty. I know you're listening. I don't know why I gave it to you. You don't use it. You know? I gotta get a couple more from Dominic. Otherwise, that's why I haven't been showing any videos or nothing with him and stuff. But anyway, guys, we're at the 2-hour mark. Look for me in a little while. Please, everybody, go look up Don R. And oh, you did? Thanks, Sans. Dude, thanks. All right, everybody, have a great afternoon, and we'll be popping up in a little while. Like I said, at either the Cumberland or Tennessee River at one of those spots. and we're going to throw out these rigs and stuff and see what happens. You have a great day, everybody. And Don, I think we got you a few subs. Thanks for being a member. Anyone's allowed to be a member, of course, you know. And thanks for the gifted memberships, Don, too. And you're the best, Don. Thanks, dude. Really, thanks. And like I said, look for me in a little while, guys. Have a good one.